Good morning, parents, staff, and students. It is our great pleasure to welcome you here today to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our grade 7 to 12 students at our first virtual Pillar Assembly.
السادة أولياء الأمور، المعلمون الأفاضل، زملائي الطلاب، إنه لمن دواعي سرورنا أن نرحب بكم اليوم للاحتفال بالإنجازات المتميزة لطلابنا من الصف السابع إلى الصف الثاني عشر في أول تجمهر افتراضي يحتفي بالمتفوقين.
To begin the proceedings, I ask that you please stand quietly for the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates, followed by the national anthem of Australia. Even though we are behind screens, please stand silently to show respect for the anthems.
بداية أطلب منكم الوقوف للنشيد الوطني لدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة متبوعاً بالنشيد الوطني لأستراليا. على الرغم من تواجدنا وراء الشاشات، فإني أرجو منكم الوقوف تبجيلاً للنشيدين.
السلام الوطني للإمارات العربية المتحدة.
The National Anthem of United Arab Emirates.
Please be seated. Yusuf al-Salwan will now deliver a reading of a passage from the Quran. Please remember that there is no applause following the recitation. الرجاء الجلوس. والآن يتلو عليكم الطالب يوسف الصوان ما تيسر من آيات الله البينات. نرجو منكم عدم التصفيق بعد الانتهاء من التلاوة.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم. صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Yusuf. Today is a time to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our students in secondary school from grades 7 through 12 in semester 1, 2020, under the academic, cultural, community, and sporting pillars. Students who have achieved excellence under these pillars will be recognized by a pillar certificate. These certificates will be sent home to each student and their parents by email to ensure the highest levels of safety for all of our school community.
اليوم نحتفي بالإنجازات المتميزة لطلابنا في المدرسة الثانوية، الصفوف من السابع وحتى الثاني عشر، في الفصل الدراسي الأول لعام 2020 للمتميزين في المجالات الأكاديمية والثقافية والمجتمعية والرياضية. سيحصل الطلاب الذين حققوا السبق في هذه المجالات على شهادة التميز الأكاديمي. سيتم إرسال هذه الشهادات إلى منازل الطلاب وستصل إلى أولياء أمورهم عبر البريد الإلكتروني لنضمن الأمان لمجتمعنا المدرسي. Before we begin the award presentation, please welcome to the stage our Executive Principal and Head of Secondary School, Mr. Steve McCluskey, for his welcoming address. وقبل أن نبدأ بتقديم الجوائز، رحبوا معي بالمدير التنفيذي للمدرسة الأسترالية الدولية ومدير المدرسة الثانوية السيد ستيف مكلكي ليلقي كلمة الترحيب على المنصة.
Well, good morning everyone and welcome to our first 2020-21 Pillar Assembly. Well, what a time it certainly has been for us all. So much change and so much challenge. Can I say first of all that I am so proud of our school, so proud of all our students and families through the tough time that it has been learning. But one thing is certain, teaching and learning has continued. I'd like to take this opportunity to certainly congratulate and thank our wonderful students on their amazing achievements. To get a Pillar Assembly certificate is tough enough, but to do it when we're online and face-to-face is certainly a wonderful achievement. So to all of you, congratulations for setting your goals and for achieving them. To our wonderful parents, it has been truly a difficult time for you all through teaching and learning, but again, I'd like to say thank you to you for all your support of your children, for helping them, making sure that they're safe, and continuing that teaching and learning that we know that you do at home as we do here at school. To all our teachers, again, behind every child that gets an award today is you, our wonderful, amazing staff who have been through so much, who continually to battle on through this really unprecedented time. So to all of you, I'd like to say thank you, congratulations, and I hope to see all the achievement again into the future. So stay safe, take care, and enjoy the assembly.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. I'd like to introduce Malak Abu Omar, our academic pillar ambassador, and Yazan Mashal, one of our school captains, to facilitate the presentations of the academic pillar award.
شكرا سيد ستيف. أود أن أدعو كل من ملك أبو عمر سفيرة التميز الأكاديمي لدينا ويزن مشعل أحد قادة مدرستنا لتقديم الجوائز.
Students at the Australian International School who have achieved academic excellence by achieving 3 or more A's across the 5 academic course subjects, Arabic, English, Humanities, Mathematics, and Science, are being recognized with an Academic Pillar Award. Such success should be highly valued and commended. There is a quote by a famous soccer player named Pelé that says, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do." Pelé is regarded by FIFA as the greatest footballer of all time. His quote reminds us that such excellence in any endeavor means having the passion and patience to collect thousands of compounding marginal gains that all combine to success. يكرم الطلاب المتميزون في المدرسة الأسترالية الحاصلون على 3 درجات امتياز أو أكثر في المواد الأساسية الأكاديمية الخمس: اللغة العربية والإنجليزية والعلوم الإنسانية والرياضيات والعلوم بجائزة التميز الأكاديمي. وينبغي علينا تقدير هذا النجاح والثناء عليه. وكما قال أسطورة كرة القدم البرازيلي بيليه: النجاح ليس صدفة، إنه عمل شاق ومثابرة وتعلم ودراسة، والأهم من ذلك كله حب لما تفعله أو تتعلم القيام به. يعتبر الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم فيفا بيليه أعظم لاعب كرة قدم في كل العصور. يعلمنا اقتباسه بأن التميز في أي مسعى يعني امتلاك الشغف والصبر لجمع الآلاف من المكاسب التي تتحد لتشكل النجاح.
We congratulate the following academic award winners for their hard-earned success. Please hold your applause until the end of each grade level. من هذا المنبر نهنئ الفائزين بالجوائز الأكاديمية التالية على النجاح الذي حققوه بشق الأنفس. يرجى التصفيق عند نهاية ذكر الأسماء لكل صف على حدة. From grade 7 الصف السابع: آدم فرحت، البارق القصير، جوناثان مولنر، عمر كاردي، ريان هنف، Sahir Navid, and Yusuf Shikhu. Please join me in congratulating these grade 7 students. From grade 8, Aiden Hughes, Aiden Hanif, Jeremy Shiju, Kenzie Baz, Amr Alash, Rafia Shattaf, Rahma Al-Qasir. Please join me in congratulating these grade 8 students. From grade 9, Aya Al-Masri, Jawahir Al-Shamsi, Maryam Al-Hajri, Mira Al-Sharif, Mira Al-Shahi, Molly Richards, and Salim Al-Ghafri. Please join me in congratulating these grade 9 students.
From grade 10, Johra Galawa, Maysam Rahmatullah, Maria Tahbub, Rayan Abu Umar, and Seonjun Park. Please join me in congratulating these grade 10 students. From grade 11, Ali Al-Khanchi, Dana Mash'al, and Tawfiq Al-Alawi. Please join me in congratulating these grade 11 students. From grade 12, Abdullah Al-Ka'bi, Aisha Maraj, Ayhan Frehat, Hyunjun Park, Iman Shiku, Rawan Al-Hadi, Shams Al-Za'abi, Thani Suwaidi, and Yazan Mish'al. Please join me in congratulating these grade 12 students. Well done to all of our Academic Pillar Award winners. نبارك للمتفوقين الأكاديميين على نيلهم لجائزة التفوق الأكاديمي. I'd like now to introduce our Community Pillar Leader, Yasmin bin Abdul Rahman, and the Ambassador, Ayham Frehat, to facilitate the presentation of awards for the Community Pillar. أود الآن أن أقدم لكم قائدة التميز المجتمعي ياسمين بن عبد الرحمن والسفير أيهم فريحات لتقديم الجوائز للمتفوقين في الجانب المجتمعي.
Community participation is a very important pillar of the Australian International School. Alongside academic, sporting, and cultural, the community pillar builds strong foundational characteristics in our students. AIS has an outstanding reputation for community service and outreach programs that allow our students to participate in a wide variety of activities that build a strong community. An important part of being a strong and supportive member of the school community is attendance and active participation. As part of this pillar award this semester, we would like to recognize our students who are able to maintain 100% attendance throughout the term. This is quite a remarkable achievement, as these students faced many challenges with the constant changes to their learning mode. Many of the students listed below were also nominated by their moral education teachers or heads of department for outstanding student participation.
تعد المشاركة المجتمعية ركيزة مهمة جدا للمدرسة الأسترالية الدولية، إلى جانب الركائز الأكاديمية والرياضية والثقافية، وتبني في طلابنا خصائص أساسية قوية تنمي شخصياتهم وتشحذ هممهم. تتمتع المدرسة الأسترالية الدولية بسمعة متميزة في خدمة المجتمع وبرامج التوعية التي تسمح لطلابنا بالمشاركة في مجموعة واسعة من الأنشطة التي تبني مجتمعاً قوياً. يعتبر الحضور والمشاركة النشطة جزءاً مهماً من كينونة الطالب كعضو قوي وداعم في المجتمع المدرسي. كجزء من هذه الجائزة في هذا الفصل الدراسي، نود أيضاً أن نحتفي بطلابنا الذين تمكنوا من الحفاظ على الحضور بشكل دائم كل يوم طوال الفصل الدراسي الأول، على الرغم من تحديات البيئة التعليمية المتغيرة حيث استجبنا لاحتياجات السلامة أثناء جائحة فيروس كورونا، سواء كان ذلك من خلال الصفوف الدراسية عبر الإنترنت أو داخل الصفوف الدراسية. إننا نعتبر الحضور الدائم للطلبة إنجازاً رائعاً، حيث واجه الطلاب العديد من التحديات مع التغيرات المستمرة في أنماط التعلم المخصصة لهم. تم أيضاً ترشيح العديد من الطلاب المدرجين أدناه من قبل معلمي التربية الأخلاقية أو رؤساء الأقسام بناءً على مشاركتهم المتميزة. Congratulations to the following students. Grade 7. أمينة شيخ، آنيا شرما، علي المرزوقي، عيشة السويدي، كان فرح، فريدة مشهور، هنين دغدان، دينا عياد، مروان حسن، مايا العاش، نور الشامسي، عمر كردي، بيان حانف، شيخ القبالي، سلطان الشريف, and يمنى أحمد. Please join me in congratulating these grade 7 students. Grade 8. عايشة السويدي، دانا عياد، فاطمة الهاجري، كنزي الباز، خليفة قايدي، ماجد العواضي، منصور كشواني، محمد إبراهيم، محمد خان، رفيع شطاف, and ريم منصوري. Please join me in congratulating these grade 8 students. Grade 9. أحمد العوفش، ألينا عفنان، اليازية الشحي، جواهر الشامسي، خليفة المطروشي، نير الشريف، نير الشحي, مولي ريتشاردز, عمر شرف, سالم الغافري, and Yasmin Sian. Please join me in congratulating these grade 9 students.
From grade 10, Diana Coca, Fatima Norman, Francesca Talla, Jacob Pole, Jub Abu Asba, Khalid Suwaidi, Latif Al-Amri, Lujain Salameh, Mason Rahmatullah, Metha Benichad, Maria Tahbub, Maryam Abdullah, Salim Al-Uwais, Shakira Hansen, Shadan Muntawa, Sumaya bin Abdurrahman, and Talim Suwaidi. Please join me in congratulating these grade 10 students. From grade 11, Dana Mashal, Dua Qadaidia, Hadi Mashhoor, Mahnoor Khan, Noor Ahmed, Umar Abdullah, and Tawfiq Al-Alawi. Please join me in congratulating these grade 11 students. From grade 12, Na'ma Raisi. Please join me in congratulating these grade 12 students. Well done to all of our Community Pillar Award winners. نبارك لجميع الفائزين بجائزة التميز المجتمعي. Ubuntu, I am because you are. This is at the very heart of our sense of AIS community spirit. Ubuntu, أنا موجود لأننا موجودون. هذا هو جوهر إحساسنا بروح المجتمع في مدرستنا. The purest of souls have always tried to transcend their ego and achieve serenity by unity. Their very existence would not be introduced unless they belonged to each other. That is the philosophical concept of Ubuntu, which is Zulu for the belief in a universal bond of sharing that connects all humanity. سعت أنقى النفوس البشرية لتجاوز أنانيتها وتحقيق صفائها بالوحدة، وقد أقرت هذه النفوس أن وجودها لن يعتبر ما لم تنتمي إلى بعضها البعض. هذا هو المفهوم الفلسفي لأوبونتو، وهو مفهوم إفريقي للإيمان برابطة كونية تربط البشرية جمعاء. From this standpoint, Her Highness Sheikh Abdul initiated Ubuntu Love Challenge to raise awareness of that concept and drive the goodness within people. And thanks to Ms. Victoria, our well-being director, AIS is now heavily involved. Ubuntu fits perfectly as part of the community spirit at AIS. Our strong school community is what motivates and encourages our school to go from excellent to outstanding. من هذا المنطلق أطلقت سمو الشيخة بدور القاسمي مبادرة تحدي أوبونتو لزيادة الوعي بهذا المفهوم ودفع الخير لدى الناس. وبفضل السيدة فيكتوريا مديرة الرفاهية لدينا، تشارك مدرستنا الآن في هذا الحدث بفعالية. يتناسب أوبونتو تماماً كجزء من روح المجتمع القوي في مدرستنا، وهو ما يحفز ويشجع مدرستنا على الانتقال من الامتياز إلى التفوق. So, without further ado, please join me in the Ubuntu Love Challenge presentation from Sheikh Budur. والآن دون مزيد من المقدمات انضموا معي في عرض تحدي أوبونتو المقدم من سمو الشيخ بدور القاسمي.
Good morning, AIS. Assalamu alaikum and Happy New Year. I'm so happy to be addressing you this morning about a subject that's very close to my heart. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with you on the ancient philosophy of Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an African word that translates as I am because we are. It means that there is a universal bond of sharing that connects all of humanity. Now, what does that mean? It means that we're all connected and that one can only grow and progress through the growth and progress of others. So essentially, Ubuntu is a reminder for society on how we should be treating each other. Let me elaborate this idea with a story. An anthropologist went to an African tribe and proposed a game to the kids in the village. She put a basket of fruit near the tree and told the kids that the first one to find the fruit would win them all. So she asked them to stand in a line and shouted, "Ready, steady, go!" Guess what they did? Instead of running, they all took each other's hands and ran together and sat together under the tree enjoying the fruit. So she asked them, "Why did you do that?" And they replied, "Ubuntu. How can one of us be happy if all the others are sad?" Nelson Mandela once said, a traveler through a country would stop at a village and he didn't have to ask for food or water. Once he stops, the people give him food and entertain him, and that is Ubuntu. Archbishop Desmond Tutu also mentions Ubuntu and how it defines us as a society. He says, "We think of ourselves far too frequently as individuals, separated from one another, whereas you're connected and what you do affects the whole world. When you do well, it spreads out. It is for the whole of humanity." So this is what Ubuntu is about. It's a reminder that no one is an island. Every single thing that you do, good or bad, has an effect on your family, friends, and society. It reminds us that we need to think carefully about the choices we make and how it impacts others. Everyone in society has a role to play, and our actions, no matter how small, inspire others to be part of a better and brighter future. 2020 has been a challenging year for many of us. The world as we knew it turned upside down. Children stopped going to school, people stopped going to work, businesses shut down. It felt like the whole world closed in on us. We weren't allowed to see each other, or touch each other, or hug each other. All of a sudden, our movements were stopped. We had to wear masks on our faces and stay indoors. And that can be quite a scary experience for some people. The energy of fear was rising amongst people. I had read somewhere that there are essentially two human emotions, love and fear. And the frequency of love is 1,000 times more powerful than the vibration of fear. And that's why we started the Ubuntu Love Challenge. We wanted to raise human consciousness by tapping into two core elements. Ubuntu, I am because we are, and love. And show people that even though we are physically limited in our interactions, we can still share love and kindness with each other. This was especially important to those who were struggling during this difficult time. The Ubuntu Love Challenge kicked off in April 2020, and I'm proud to say that we had some great interactions from people all over the world. In August 2020, in celebration of World Humanitarian Day, we launched the 100 Good Deeds campaign in partnership with the Ministry of Community Development of the United Arab Emirates. The idea behind it was that for 100 days, participants would take on one good deed a day, and we provided examples of what they can do. These good deeds were so simple and easy to do, like cook a meal for your neighbor, or donate some toys to an orphanage, or clean up your yard, or put out a bird feeder. These are simple acts of kindness that can really brighten up someone's day and bring a smile to their face. Finally, I'm so excited that AIS will be starting the 100 Good Deeds Challenge. I want to encourage all of you to take part in this and ask your parents to join in as well. A random act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a tremendous impact on someone else's life. I want to end with one of my favorite quotes by Henry James, and he says, "Three things are important in life. The first is to be kind, the second is to be kind, and the third is to be kind." Thank you for being part of this initiative, and I look forward to hearing all about your good deeds. Until then, Ubuntu.
We would like to encourage all secondary students to take part in this challenge. It is important to share goodness throughout our school community, in our community. We would like to present a celebration video of our primary students participating in the challenge. نود أن نشجع جميع طلاب المرحلة الثانوية على المشاركة في هذا التحدي. فمن المهم مشاركة الخير من خلال مجتمعنا المدرسي ومجتمعنا الذي نعيش فيه. Now, I'd like to introduce our Cultural Pillar Leader Ambassador, Iman Shiko to facilitate the presentation of our Cultural Pillar Awards. أود الآن أن أقدم سفيرة التميز الثقافي إيمان شيكو لتقديم جوائز التميز الثقافي. The Australian International School is built on an internationally diverse community that provides students, families, and teachers alike a rich and rewarding cultural experience. Encompassing language studies, cultural studies, and the arts, today we recognize students who have achieved 2 A's across these areas, such as the arts, film and TV, visual art and theater, or the languages French, Spanish, or French for non-speakers.
تحوي المدرسة الأسترالية الدولية مجتمعاً دولياً متنوعاً يوفر للطلاب والأهل والمعلمين على حد سواء تجربة ثقافية غنية ومميزة التي تشمل تعلم اللغات وتقديم الدراسات الثقافية والفنون. نتشرف بدعوة الطلاب الذين حققوا التميز في 2 أو أكثر من مجالات التميز في المواد التالية: الفنون، السينما والتلفزيون، الفنون البصرية والمسرح، أو اللغات كاللغة الفرنسية والإسبانية أو الفرنسية لغير الناطقين بها.
Congratulations to the following students.
نبارك للطلبة التالية أسمائهم.
From grade 7, Anya Sharma, Abdullah Guraya, Andy Faghali, Asma Al-Mahmoud, Aisha Al-Suwaidi, Ben Farah, Dima Al-Dahri, Jonathan Milner, Khalid Al-Ali, Noura Shattaf, Sahir Naveed, Shahid Latifi, and Yumna Ahmed. Please join me in congratulating these grade 7 students. From grade 8, Aiden Hughes, Charles Brown, Faisal Sharif, Jeremy Shijo, Khalifa Qaidi, and Muhammad Ibrahim. Please join me in congratulating these grade 8 students. From grade 9, Afra Burahima, Aya Al-Masri, June Attili, Mira Al-Shahi, Michaela O'Malley, Olivia O'Malley, Tulin Al-Qutayshat, and Yasmin Siam. Please join me in congratulating these grade 9 students. From grade 10, Ariz Beg, Asma Al-Suwaidi, Diana Bashlak, Fatma Al-Sajwani, Francesca Tala, Ghalia Alim, Hamad Al-Amiri, Latifa Al-Amiri, Maysam Rahmatullah, Maitha Al-Katbi, Maria Tahbub, Maryam Abdullah, Najla Al-Shamsi, Sheikh Israr, Shakira Hansen, and Sumaya bin Abdurrahman. Please join me in congratulating these grade 10 students. From grade 11, Aisha Al-Mahiri, Jake Pereira, Fatma Al-Zaruni, Faya Abbas, Hala Nasab, Ibrahim Suwaidi, Isaiah Holloway, Lua Autumn, Mahnur Khan, Malak Hassan, and Marina Tokareva. Please join me in congratulating these grade 11 students. From grade 12, Abdullah Al-Kaabi, Aisha Al-Maskari, Ilyazia Al-Naqvi, Chloe Milner, Fatma Al-Shamsi, Haya Al-Rand, Hanjan Park, Jawahir Al-Harmoudi, Leona Shijo, Maha Al-Dahri, Maryam Al-Qasmi, Rawan Al-Hadi, Sukoon Al-Raisi, Thani Al-Suwaidi, and Zahra Kashwani. Please join me in congratulating these grade 12 students. Well done to all of our Cultural Pillar Award winners. At this point, we would like to hear from one of our talented AIS students who has been playing the piano for almost 9 years and says that she finds playing to be an eye-opening experience. Grade 12 student Malak says that piano is a beautiful instrument that has warmed its way into her heart. Malak loves to tell stories, either with words or music, and the piano is a great tool and outlet for her strong emotions. The song she will play, Kukun Hala Taninte, was one of the earliest songs Malak learned, and is still one of her favorite songs to play because of its gloriousness. Overall, playing the piano encourages you to fall in love with music and the arts, a passion that lasts a lifetime. The piano is her comfort and peace. Thank you, Malak, for playing for us today.
والآن نود أن نستمع إلى أداء طالبتنا الموهوبة والتي كانت تعزف على البيانو منذ قرابة 9 سنوات، وتقول إنها وجدت العزف تجربة رائعة، تقول ملك طالبة في الصف الثاني عشر: إن البيانو آلة جميلة محببة إلى قلبها. تحب ملك رواية القصص سواء بالكلمات أو بالموسيقى، وتعتبر البيانو أداة مناسبة للتعبير عن عواطفها الجياشة. ستعزف على مسامعكم أغنية كوكون ها بندي. هذه الأغنية من أوائل الأغاني التي تعلمتها ملك، ولا تزال واحدة من أغنياتها المفضلة. إن العزف على البيانو يشجعك على الوقوع في حب الموسيقى والفنون، شغف يدوم مدى الحياة. البيانو هو راحتها وسلامتها. شكرا ملك على عزفك لنا اليوم.
Thank you, Malak, for sharing your cultural talent of piano with us today.
شكرا جزيلا لملك على مشاركة موهبتك الثقافية في البيانو معنا اليوم.
Moving on to our last pillar, our sporting pillar, I'd like to introduce our captain, Yusuf Al-Sawan, along with the ambassadors Abdul Hadi and Seyhan Beg, to facilitate the presentation of these awards.
وختاما ننتقل إلى الركيزة الأخيرة، الركيزة الرياضية. أقدم لكم قائدنا يوسف الصوان إلى جانب السفراء عبد الهادي وسيهان بيغ لتقديم الجوائز.
Today we would like to acknowledge and congratulate the Australian International School students who achieved an A in Health and Physical Education classes and or represented AIS or the UAE in sporting events in semester 1. As basketball icon Michael Jordan famously said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." These words, they are almost a poem. They belong on posters in schools and children's bedrooms everywhere. The quote explains that those who are afraid to fail will coast through life and never come close to their potential. Failure, honest failure, despite the genuine effort, is an underrated teacher and motivator, as well as a sign that one is striving at close to full capacity. We would like to congratulate the following students who have been living this quote as they strive for success in the sporting pillar. نود اليوم أن نهنئ ونبارك لطلاب المدرسة الأسترالية الدولية الذين حصلوا على درجة الامتياز في فصول الصحة والتربية البدنية، أو الذين مثلوا المدرسة الأسترالية الدولية في المحافل الرياضية خلال الفصل الدراسي الأول. وكما قال نجم كرة السلة الشهير مايكل جوردن: "لقد فاتتني أكثر من 9000 تسديدة في مسيرتي. لقد خسرت ما يقرب من 300 مباراة. لقد تم الوثوق بي 26 مرة للظفر بالفوز في المباراة، وغابت عني. لقد فشلت مرارا وتكرارا في حياتي، وهذا هو سبب نجاحي." توضح هذه الكلمات أن أولئك الذين يخشون الفشل سوف يستمرون في الحياة، ولن يقتربوا أبدا من إمكاناتهم. يعد الفشل والفشل الصادق على الرغم من الجهد الحقيقي معلما ومحفزا تم التقليل من شأنه، وكذلك علامة على أن المرء يكافح بأقصى طاقته. نود أن نهنئ اليوم الطلاب الذين يعيشون هذا الاقتباس، وهم يسعون جاهدين لتحقيق النجاح في هذه الركيزة الرياضية.
The following students are acknowledged with the Sporting Pillar Award. From grade 7 we have Anya Sharma, Jonathan Milner, Yusuf Shako. Please join me in congratulating these grade 7 students. From grade 8, we have Ali Al-Mazmi, Alisha Al-Aman, Asma Al-Noemi, Aiden Hughes, Charles Brown, Dana Ayad, Drew Stafford, Farah Al-Ansari, Fatma Al-Hajri, Ghalia Al-Ali, Haya Al-Shamsi, Jeremy Shijo, Joshua Mather, Kenzie Al-Baz, Mansour Al-Suwaidi, Maryam Al-Amiri, Mayar Al-Hamadi, Muhammad Khan, Nuruddin Al-Musa, Omar Al-Alash, Rafia Shattaf, Rahma Al-Qasir, Rawda Al-Ali, Saif Al-Uwais, and Sharina Al-Ali. Please join me in congratulating these grade 8 students.
From grade 9, we have Abdullah Zaruni, Alina Afnan, Aya Al-Masri, Jad Al-Haq Frihat, Khalifa Al-Matrushi, Mira Sharif, Muhammad Majdan, Molly Richards, Olivia O'Malley, Omar Sharaf, Salim Al-Ghafri, Tulin Al-Kettashat, Yasmin Siam, Yasmin Al-Farhan, and Zana Miraj. Please join me in congratulating these grade 9 students. From grade 10, we have Ahsan Ashfaq, Nadia Tahboob, Sanjan Park, and Yusuf Abdulaziz. Please join me in congratulating these grade 10 students.
From grade 11, we have Barat Zaki, Umar Siyam, and Sarum Beg. Please join me in congratulating these grade 11 students. And in grade 12, we have Aya Abdullah, Ayam Frihat, Nagam Khadr, Rayan Ironmonger, Rasan Arabaya, and Yusuf Al-Sawan. Please join me in congratulating these grade 12 students. Congratulations to all top performing students in health and physical education and those students involved in a sporting event. تهانينا لجميع الطلاب المتفوقين في الصحة والتربية البدنية وإلى أولئك الذين شاركوا ومثلوا مدرستنا في الأحداث الرياضية.
That concludes the presentation of awards at our Pillar Assembly for Semester 1, 2020-2021. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of the Pillar Award recipients and to thank all of the parents for making the time to celebrate this momentous occasion. Thank you students, staff, and parents for your valuable support of today's assembly. وبهذا نكون قد انهينا عرض احتفالنا الخاص بجائزة التميز للفصل الدراسي الأول لسنة 2020 و2021. أود أن أختتم هذه الفرصة لأهنئ جميع الحاصلين على جائزة التميز وأن أشكر جميع أولياء الأمور على تخصيص الوقت للاحتفال معنا اليوم. شكرا لجميع الطلاب والمعلمين وأولياء الأمور على دعمكم القيم لاحتفالنا هذا اليوم.